Hello students, welcome back to Evershine Coaching Center for the next session of pair of linear equations. Students, in the previous class I have said you what are the topics we are going to cover in this chapter. So let's begin with the first method, that is graphical method. First let me understand what exactly the meaning of graphical method and what are the different conditions which are there in graphical method. Say children, first what we are supposed to do, we are going to plot a graph in the Cartesian plane. Okay, I'll tell you what exactly it means. First let me see these conditions. Okay, see children, here we have three conditions. Okay, first condition is if two lines intersect. If two lines intersect means what? When they are joining with each other, when they are passing with each other, passing on each other. If two lines intersect, then we call the solution as unique. Then we call the solution as unique solution, and the equations are consistent. Okay, if two lines are parallel, then we call it as no solution and equations are inconsistent. If two lines are coincident, then we call them as infinitely many solutions and equations are consistent. Okay, so in graphical method we have three conditions. The first condition is if two lines intersect, then what is the condition of the solution? We get unique solution. Unique means only one solution, only one answer we get. Solution means answer. Okay, the solution is unique and the equations are consistent. If two lines are parallel, then we call them as no solution and equations are inconsistent. If two lines are coincident, then we call them as infinitely many solutions and equations are consistent. Now I have given you these three conditions. These three conditions are very important. You should not miss this point. You have to copy down each and every point in this from this video. Okay, now let me study still more in detail what exactly the meaning of these three points. See here students, this is very important. Again and again I am repeating this. We have three conditions, right? Just now we have discussed. Okay, now what is the general form of pair of linear equation? The general form of pair of linear equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0. I am right? Similarly, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. Is this clear? Good. Now let me draw a Cartesian plane. So this is our x-axis and this is our y-axis. Okay, now what is the equation 1? a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0. This is our equation 1, right? What is equation 2? a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. Suppose we have solved this equation. Suppose ऐसा समझो कि हम फर्स्ट इक्वेशन को सॉल्व किए तो हमारे को एक फाइनल सोल्यूशन मिलेगा. ओके, suppose when we solve this equation we got a line like this. So this is the line, this is the solution, this is the solution of equation 1. Okay, and once again we solve equation 2, then we are getting a solution like this. We are getting a line like this. Now we can see this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Now these two lines, how they are coinciding? They are, you can see they are intersecting with each other at this point, right? These are called as intersecting lines. If two lines intersect, then what type of solution we get? We get unique solution. Okay, आपको एग्जाम में इस टाइप का ग्राफ दिया जाएगा. They will give you the graph like this. Okay, and they may ask you how many solutions this graph consists of. How many solutions this graph consists of? Only one solution. Okay, so this is x-axis and this is y-axis as we all knows it. So let me say this is the values of x and these are the values of y. So adjacently just draw things down where it meet x-axis. So this is the value of x, this is the value of x. Similarly draw adjacent straight line like this where it coincides. So this is the value of y. So from this graph we have found the value of x and y. Okay, जब भी हम दो कंडीशंस को सॉल्व करेंगे, जब भी ये दो इक्वेशंस को सॉल्व किया जाएगा तो हमारे को लाइंस मिलेंगे. फाइनल आंसर वी गेट द लाइंस लाइक दिस. इफ टू लाइंस आर इंटरसेक्टिंग लाइक दिस, देन वी कॉल द सॉल्यूशन एज यूनिक सॉल्यूशन. And what is the nature of the system? It is consistent. So this is consistent. Now in condition, so what is the condition? It has to satisfy, if the solution has to be unique solution, it should satisfy the condition, that is a1 by a2 does not equals to b1 by b2. It means take the values of this a1 and a2, solve separately, solve this a1 and a2 values separately, solve this b1 and b2 values separately, and make sure that this both the answers, this both the solutions are not equal. If this both the solutions are not equal, then we call it as unique solution. Then the solution is said to be unique solution. Is this clear? Good. Next condition. Suppose we have lines like this. When we solve two equations, first equation when we have solved, suppose we have got a line like this, and one more equation we have solved, suppose we got the line like this. Now we can see that this both the lines are parallel. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. Okay, these both the lines are parallel. Since this both the lines are parallel, the solution is no solution. Means we are not getting any final answer. We are not getting any final answer. That's nothing but we don't know the value of x, and we are not getting the value of y. That is what it is called as no solution. Is this clear? Good. Understood? If the lines are intersecting, when they are coinciding with each other, then we get only one solution. If the lines are parallel, then it is no solution, and the nature of the system is called as inconsistent. Then the nature of the system is inconsistent. So what is the condition it should satisfy for no solution? It should satisfy the condition, that is a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 but does not equals to c1 by c2. a1 by a2 answer and b1 by b2 answer should be equal, but c1 by c2 answer should not be equal to a1 by a2 or b1 by b2. So this is the condition it should satisfy. So very important question, children. You should not miss these points. Done. Next point. Suppose we have got, when we solve the equation 1, we got a line like this. Okay, so this is the line. Suppose we have solved one more equation, we have got a line like this. On the same line you can see it's coming like this. This type of solutions are called as coincident. This type of lines are called as coincident lines. Coincident lines means they are overlapping on each other. They are overlapping on each other. All the values of x and y are overlapping on each other. So we get infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions, and they are dependent consistent. So this the nature of the system is consistent, or it is also called as dependent consistent. Is this clear? So, and what is the condition it should satisfy for infinitely many solution? That is a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 and is equals to c1 by c2. Any doubts? I hope you have understood the three conditions in graphical method. If two lines are, they may ask you the question like this. Okay, if two lines are intersecting, what type of solution we get? Unique solution means only one solution. If two lines are parallel, then we call it as no solution. If their coincident lines are overlapping with each other on each other, then it is called as infinitely many solutions. So consistent, inconsistent, consistent. If it is intersecting lines, consistent. Infinitely many solutions also, it is consistent. No solution, inconsistent. So these three conditions and these three important topics are very important for your final exam. They may ask you the questions in any form. Either they will give you this condition, they will ask you what type of solution it has, or they will give you the solution and they may ask you to identify which is the correct condition, or they will give you the condition and they may ask you to draw the nature of the graph. So this is called as nature of the graph. This is nature of the graph. I hope you all have understood. Is this clear? So here we are going to stop this session. Okay, in my next session I'll be going to explain you the topics, okay, the problems related to these three conditions. Okay, we are solving the problems based on these three conditions in our next session. So do not miss any of our classes and any of the sessions related to this chapter to score very good marks and high marks. So keep watching. Do not forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, Evershine Coaching Groups. This is our YouTube channel, and if you have any doubts, you can share your doubts in the below comment box. Thank you for watching this video. Keep watching.